going to be a kung fu kind of show. Honestly, I don't see how it can fit into an MCU movie, but it'll be
So
curious
that
to
will
see.
be released in December next year, right?
This one, it says February 12th,
No, I mean
2021.
officially yes, but in China, I don't know. It comes out 3 months earlier, no?
Oh, China, dude, MCU is big in China, man.
Yeah, so it might come out 3 months earlier in
Actually,
December.
no. Actually, if you look at the
If anything,
the
it'll come out
release
earlier.
date, it kind of makes sense. February 12th is only Chinese New Year
That's what I
time, so
said.
it could be a Chinese Year. Tong Tong Chang is that?
Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, it
Could
is.
be,
during
yeah.
Chinese
Anyway,
New
but
Year.
back. Okay, fine. Jokes aside, it's it's scheduled for February 12th, 2021.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think this is another property none of us are familiar with.
Nope.
We all know it's kung fu. It's Asian based. It is a movie. It's not on Disney Plus. But the interesting thing about this is the title, The Legend of the Ten Rings. So if you guys remember, Ten Rings appeared all the way back in Iron Man 1. They are
Wow.
the
No, I
guys that
don't.
kidnapped Tony. They are the guys behind Mandarin in
Iron Man 3.
So basically, Tony Leung will be playing the real Mandarin.
The real Mandarin, not the cartoon Mandarin.
This is a real Mandarin, right?
The real Mandarin. So
Not that.
even on the Comic-Con panel, Kevin Feige actually teased that Tony Leung will be playing the Mandarin, and the Mandarin is not happy about the imposter. So Ben Kingsley might make an appearance. And good thing to note, during the conference as well, you know the Marvel one-shots, All Hail the King, which talks about the Mandarin in prison, that's canon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
That's officially canon.
Interesting.
So that's another interesting thing to note. But yeah, nothing much we know about this. It's coming out in February during Chinese New Year in 2021, and
And
we
then
shall wait for it.
soon after that will be WandaVision.
Yes, WandaVision will be
WandaVision.
on Disney Plus.
Their second Disney Plus release.
So this one was very from all the reviewers that I've heard or watched. They said that they mentioned the word weird about the show a lot. So it's very weird. They take very weird things. I think there's something up with this show. So this show, I think, will lead up to bigger things. But it's going to start off as showing Wanda's true power.
Raw.
So,
power,
I mean,
yeah.
comic-wise, Scarlet Witch is an Omega level mutant.
which is like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel is not exactly a mutant, but I think she's more powerful than Captain Marvel.
Omega is one of the most powerful.
Yeah.
Wait, Omega, this goes back to the X-Men classification, right?
Because Scarlet Witch is from the X-Men, actually.
Right.
So she is like one of the most powerful mutants in the comics. So I think they'll be unleashing her powers here.
Okay.
But the weird thing is, where does Vision come in? But this is an interesting thing. I did read somewhere. You notice the logo for WandaVision. It has a very 50s, 60s vibe to it.
Yep.
Yep, like a Chevrolet.
Exactly.
Like yeah.
Like the Chevy logo, right?
Chevy logo, yeah.
So a lot of people are actually thinking the multiverse will actually start from here. So remember what's his name? Derek actually mentioned that Scarlet Witch would probably be the ones to introduce the X-Men in the MCU because of her powers. She can rip through realities and all that. I think she just might do it in this one.
But we have never seen her doing that multiverse
they've
time travel
they've
thing, right?
limited. Her
Yeah, they
powers
subdued
so
her a
far,
lot.
and
Yeah, so this one I
She's
think
quite powerful in the comics. actually.
Chup chup. Sorry, chup chup lah. Wanda was first introduced in Ultron.
Yep.
Ultron. She appeared in a post-credit scene. I can't remember which one, but first
Yep. First most main ones. Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
post-credit scene was, I think, yeah, I remember.
The
it
collector, lah, right? It was with the
No, not collector.
No, it's collector.
It was
No,
in a Hydra base.
It was in a Hydra base.
She and the brother were in the prison,
yes,
right?
you and your brother. She was born with a power, or was she infused with some powers by the Hydra?
It was said that the Mind Stone, the scepter, gave them the powers. So it'll be very interesting. I know where you're thinking. I did think about it, but there's too many questions in there.
Correct.
Well, it's still a long way to go.
Wow,
so
2021.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Another interesting thing to note here, they've casted a new actress, Tenoya Paris. Okay, so the interesting thing is that she'll be playing Monica Rambeau. And if that name sounds familiar, Rambeau is from
Rambo's daughter.
Captain Marvel,
The best friend's
the
kid.
best friend's kid.
Yeah.
So now she'll be playing all grown up.
When Captain Marvel was released.
It was in the 90s.
Last year.
No, correct, but the same actress you're saying, right?
Not the same actress.
Okay.
Because it was a kid, what?
Character, yeah,
There was
okay.
a kid,
Then-
yeah, I
then-
remember
then
there was a
90s, yeah, that should be grown up.
There was a
Yeah,
kid who
yeah,
saw the
that should be grown up.
Skrulls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's something interesting to take note of. It's coming on Disney Plus spring 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Yep. So,
So-
okay, now since it's like 2 years down the road from now, very, interesting. What I'm looking forward to is actually Doctor Strange,
Yes, and that's next on the list.
Why? Huh?
because it's the first Marvel movie that is tagged under horror.
Yes. Unfortunately, it will still be PG-13. It won't be R-rated.
Yeah, but still,
Hang on
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be
different.
another horror movie from Marvel, the X-Men, the New
Yeah,
Mutants, right?
It's New Mutants, but that's R-rated as well. But that's been in development hell. I don't think we'll ever
Yeah.
get to see it.
Well, the Eric Bana Incredible Hulk was a horror.
That was true horror. I had nightmares after that, yo. Yeah, so Doctor Strange, dude, it comes out on May 7th.
Yeah, that is one I'm really looking forward to compared to the rest so far that we've mentioned.
No,
yeah. That's
now the
something
title
I'm
of
really
it
looking
kind of
Yeah.
is very interesting. We can talk hours for this. The
Multiverse
Multiverse
of
of
Madness.
Madness.
So
Oh
if
my
your
God.
theory about the multiverse being introduced by Wanda, which is a few months prior to Doctor Strange, then Doctor Strange will definitely dwell a lot more into that multiverse.
Yes, because
theory.
Wanda is appearing in Doctor Strange
There
as
you
well.
go. So there
you
is a
go.
link.
Yes,
Mhm.
there's a
I
nice
like
link
it.
there.
I like it.
Doctor Strange is one to look forward to, folks. So yep.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 years down the road, lah, bloody hell.
Nothing
Bloody hell.
else is
So-
interesting
so-
about it. Of
Still
course,
early days. Still
Benedict
early
Cumberbatch
days.
is coming back, same director. So yeah, my theory is these two shows will actually open up the whole multiverse.
Mhm.
Officially open up the whole multiverse.
Good. Looking forward to that.
So Spider-Man killed the multiverse theory, but it's going to be reintroduced in 2021.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay, so one reason why I say the multiverse will be a kind of a real thing, because the next show on our list is Loki on Disney Plus, and it takes place. I think it'll be the first show from a different multiverse.
So you
Because-
can see all the connection now, right?
Yeah, because Loki. This takes place after Loki took the Tesseract from Endgame. You remember the part, right?
Yep,
When he
yep.
took the Tesseract, he
He went
disappeared.
missing, yeah.
So it will follow the story after then.
Okay.
Hang on, the Tesseract, can you time travel? You can't, right?
It's a space jam. It can.
It opens up portals
Oh.
or wormholes or whatever.
Actually, time travel, I'm not so sure, but you can
Dimension
travel.
different
But you can
dimension.
travel.
Yep.
But Loki stole that away in that particular timeline.
Yes.
So you could
So
end
it's
up
in a
in
different
Earth.
multiverse
Yeah,
altogether.
different
already.
multiverse.
Earth, whatever, right? Whatever they call it. Yeah.
And good thing to note is that not good thing. It's scary thing to note is this is a Loki after Avengers 1. So he's not buddy with Thor. He's not the nice guy. He's pure evil
It's a
right now.
different tangent altogether.
Yeah. So
But I must say, although it's a very interesting thing to have the multiverse around, but it kind of like gives directors and writers a little
bit of headache, right?
Headache is one, but they can always, like a cheat code right there, lah.
True.
Right?
I always agree. But the thing I was thinking is this is the only way that they can bring in X-Men.
That's
The
true.
only way. Fantastic Four they can bring in. I think we talked about this last week. They can actually bring in anytime. But
Or if, for example, Robert Downey Jr. runs out of money one day and he wants to make an appearance back as Iron Man. You never know.
unfortunately, I think he'll be too old by then.
There's always de aging
The aging
on
thingy.
CGI.
Yeah.
True.
So,
Okay,
yeah, you
so-
never know. It opens up a lot of possibilities. That's the point.
Yeah, so that's Loki. It's coming on Disney Plus in
What's next?
spring 2021, which will probably be about June, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And right after that, summer will be What If?
Yes. So What If is interesting. Okay,
Cross between DC and Marvel.
they could actually.
Well,
they could.
in
they
the
could.
comics they have.
Yeah. So What If? Remember the Watchers you brought up earlier? So What If the is based on a narration by one of the Watchers. So he'll be looking at different kind of what if scenarios.
So that means
goes
each
on.
episode is going to be a very standalone kind of thing.
Yes.
It's like a Twilight Zone kind of thing. I like it.
So two cool things here for me, right? One, this is an animation.
Oh.
It's coming on Disney Plus. It's an animated series.
Okay.
Second thing, every single MCU character will probably lend their voice to this.
Exactly. I was thinking about that.
So you can probably still hear Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. somewhere down the lines, but the storylines it opens, right? Very, very interesting. You know, things like what if Tony Stark never got kidnapped in Iraq or
true.
Afghanistan? He'll still be, selling drugs,
Selling
blood,
drugs, yeah.
selling weapons.
Hang on. So What If is actually a comic book as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a comic title.
But it's totally not canon.
It's a comic.
It's not
So
canon.
these are just giving you scenarios.
Yeah.
If not mistaken, there was once what if Superman or fought Spider-Man, something like that.
What if Superman fall into Russia? Red Sun.
What if it's Marvel?
a lot of
this
things.
is different. That one is DC.
Yeah,
So
so
if you
you never know. You never know, right?
A few comics I can remember from What If, right, is like, what if Spider-Man was Punisher? What if Uncle Ben never died?
Yeah, yeah, I
So-
remember that one. Yeah,
Yeah, those kind of things. For some reason, I only remember What If from Spider-Man's. I think I'm a big